Yo, what's going on, guys? Estee probably coming with another video. Today, some more VGC 17 battles using this circuitry team. Got second place at the Pokemon World Championships. So it's been an interesting one. I think we've gone 1-1 in both uploads so far with this team. Hopefully we can break that. Hopefully we can break it in a good way, not in a bad way, because we can break it going 0-2. So I prefer to break it going 2-0. But we will see. So we've already got our first match here. My opponent going to be rocking a team of Alolan Marowak, Nihilego, Gyarados, Salamence, Metagross, Tapu, Bulu. So, very popular course. We've got Nihilego. Well, he's got 3 Pokemon that are weak to ground-type moves. Nihilego 4 times. And so he's got the Bulu. The Earthquake is going to be doing reduced damage in the grassy terrain. He's also got 2 Pokemon that are immune to ground-type moves. So, pretty strong team, I'd say. Circuitry is going to be able to put in a lot of work here, especially with the Taillow. He does have a Marowak, which I have to be careful of, but not the biggest of threats. One thing to note is he also does not have a rain or a weather setter, and if he does, it's going to be a tech move, but no weather setter off the bat. So here I'm pretty free to bring my Alolan Ninetales without having to worry too much. I think I definitely want to bring Garchomp here. Marowak, or excuse me, Arcanine can still do some decent damage. He's got 3, 4, 5 physical attackers. Nihilego's the only... Well, I guess it could be a special Salamence, but Nihilego's probably the only special attacker. So I'm thinking... but Mandibuzz will be good against Marowak. I'll lead Ninetales Arcanine, and then Garchomp Circuitry in the back. I almost ran out of time there, talking out loud. So let's just see how this one goes. I mean, Mandibuzz is good against Marowak. The Foul Play does lots of damage, but this should be good enough. Even if he gets the grassy terrain up, I still have the option to go for a Tectonic Rage, so it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. So with this lead, it tells me he does have Tapu Bulu in the back, pretty much guaranteed. And then if I led Garchomp here, he was going to switch it in, maybe hit me up with a Z move as well. So pretty much guarantee that he has the Tapu Bulu here. Maybe thinking that I would lead Mandibuzz Lele as well. So maybe covering all of his bases, but pretty good lead for me. So let's go ahead. I'll go straight for the Aurora Veil. If I go down, that's actually perfect. And I could always go for... I think I'll go for the Bulldoze here. Good. I mean, if he switches in Bulu, whatever. But this is going to be super effective on both his Pokemon. 4 times effective on his Nihilego. It's going to slow them both down. So Sludge Bomb, perfect. Not even going to pick up the knockout after Aurora Veil. Going to hit my own Ninetales with Bulldoze. Don't. Holy cow, look at that damage on Nihilego. Holy moly. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. I will be completely honest. My goodness. So now I'm free to go for another one because I'm going to outspeed his Nihilego now. Okay, so Nihilego, it's actually going to faint right off the bat. So, wow. That's incredible. So, I was not expecting, I was thinking maybe 30%. Wow. But I guess at the same time, Nihilego's defense is not good at all. When I ran it in my Trick Room, wow, maybe he doesn't have Tapu Bulu. But when I had it with my Trick Room team, I was running Bold, pretty much max defense, and it was still only like 120 or so, I believe. So I guess it does make a little bit of sense. I do have to be careful. I am at... So I just got intimidated. I was gonna say I could go for... I could roar as well, but Icy Wind would be good damage on Salamence. I'll roar Marowak just in case, but I think he's gonna... Let's see. What do I want to do though? Because Bulldoze... I'll protect... Maybe because he could be Z move, but I kind of just want to let Ninetales go down here. I guess I okay. So he's gonna So he protect. Oh, I don't know if Roar goes through. Okay, I'm dead anyways. I don't know if Roar goes through protect or not. I assume it would not, but Ninetales is gonna go down, which is fine. I don't really understand that protect all that much because these two Pokemon don't threaten that much damage onto his Pokemon at all. So that's good for me too because he just protected, so it allows me to bring in my Garchomp here, and I don't have to. I can go for Tectonic Rage and not have to worry about him protecting here. And if he switches out, he just lost his Swords Dance boost, and Garchomp is not intimidated. So very good here, especially with we do have Aurora Veil up, and Xurkitree will do well against basically everything else on his team. So I just have to. So this low on Marowak. So I guess he could have Gyarados in the back, something to keep in mind. I could go for a Swords Dance. Because if he has Bulu or if he has like Gyarados in the back, he could even have a Dragon type move. So what kind of prediction do I want to make here? Running out of time. We're going Tectonic Rage. I should have just gone for. We're running out of time. I wish I would have gone for an Earthquake. Okay, so he's gonna withdraw. Let's see what we got. Tapu Bulu. Okay, that's fine. I got rid of his boost. He was only at +1, but still. So yeah, I was gonna say I should have gone for Earthquake Helping Hand. I could have gone for Tectonic Rage Helping Hand as well. I was running out of time considering my options too much, just because that was a tricky spot for me. I was surprised that he waited this long to bring it in, because Bulldoze does reduce damage in Grassy terrain as well. So this should do at least 50%. Because it's not reduced damage. Yeah, 50%, right on the nose. Draco Meteor, okay. So it's actually, I should have known it before, but it's going to be a special Salamence. It's not going to knock me out through the Aurora Veil. And he's now going to be at +2, so that's huge. Bulldoze, it's going to, that's going to lower the speed of my Garchomp as well, not necessarily what I want. Because now Salamence is going to outspeed, but another Draco Meteor, it's hard to say if that'll pick up the knockout or not. Okay. So, yeah, Salamence is the fastest, then Arcanine, Garchomp, Tapu Bulu. Okay. So, Salamence is not going to benefit from the Grassy terrain. I just need to get rid of the... Well, Marowak, like... How can I put this? Marowak isn't necessarily the worst against Xurkitree, is because I can if I'm a Tailglow Dazzling Gleam, it should do over like 50%. So, not the worst. I put myself in a very... Let's see. So let me go ahead, because I don't know if I want to protect, because I'll protect Garchomp and go for the Flare Blitz into Tapu Bulu. Arcanine is at -1. We'll see. So Salamence is not protecting. Protect from Tapu Bulu. Not much of a surprise there. Salamence also carrying Bulldoze. Interesting. Well, not interesting. It's to slow down my Pokemon as well. So maybe trying to slow down my Garchomp enough so Tapu Bulu can outspeed it. But that's good for me though, because Garchomp can survive a Bulldoze. So if he's too scared to go for another Draco Meteor, if he doesn't think Draco Meteor will pick up the knockout, that's good, because that'll allow me to... at the same time, Garchomp isn't getting off that much offense anyways. But now I know well, in the Grassy terrain, it's not going to be a problem, but Bulldoze could potentially be a problem against my Xurkitree, damage-wise. So here I'll just go for a Rock Slide, Flare Blitz. This one was botched pretty, okay, so that's good. Or I guess we'll have to see. I don't think, well, okay, because he probably is not going for Bulldoze here. Draco Meteor. Let's see if it picks up the knockout. Aurora Veil is still up. Okay, it picks up the knockout. That's unfortunate. But now, so he's probably going to end up switching out Salamence. So let's see how much this Flare Blitz does. I'm at -1. Yeah, it does nothing. Okay. So Hail's going to stop, but Aurora Veil's still going to be up for 3 more turns, I believe. Marowak's at 50%. So let's see. I don't think... So let's see. I don't think... Or even if he goes for a Bulldoze here, it's going to do minimal damage. So I'm going to set up a Tail Glow and hope that I can live. It's pretty much my only hope at this point. And with Arcanine... Because do I think he's going to... I'll go ahead and Flare Blitz into Salamence. I think he might switch out Salamence for Bulu. It'd be a good opportunity for him to do that now. Nope, just going for the Bulldoze. Okay. Yeah, so not doing much damage-wise to Circuitry. But it is Marowak, and I don't have an Intimidate off. But Aurora Veil is up, so I think I should be able to take this. So, and he lowered the speed of his own Marowak as well. So I was thinking he'd switch out, but I mean, otherwise I wasn't going to get up much damage. Oh, it's actually not too bad. Let's see what we got here. Flare Blitz going into Circuitry, of course. Oh yeah, we can take that. That's going to be Berry range. So actually, he might have just screwed himself over there, because with all that recoil, I should be able to... or a Dazzling Gleam at this point will definitely pick up the knockout. So that's huge for me. I mean, at this point with Tail Glow and with Helping Hand Dazzling Gleam, I should have been able to do it anyways. But I'll go ahead and set that up now. Dazzling Gleam, Helping Hand. So, unless if Salamence gets a crit Draco Meteor. Oh, he's going to protect... Well, maybe he's going to try and slow me down even more with Bulldoze. But I don't think that'll be enough. We'll have to see, though, because this Tapu Bulu could be packing a lot of damage as well. And Aurora Veil is about to end pretty soon. So not a bad play by my opponent here. I can do the same thing, though, as I can protect my Circuitry and go for a Bulldoze as well to slow down his Pokemon, which I think I might do. So Beast Boost +4. This Marowak's definitely going down now. So let's see what we got. I'm not familiar with Tapu Bulu's base speed, but I guess we'll have to see, because I think Circuitry is at -2, Arcanine should like at -3. So Tapu Bulu might be the fastest Pokemon on the field here. Oh, okay, so the grassy terrain is going to end right as he brings in Tapu Bulu. So it basically comes down to Tapu Bulu's speed. Marowak is really slow. Let's see, Circuitry is at -2 speed. So let me go ahead, I'll protect and go for a Bulldoze of my own. Just to slow down his Pokemon. Tapu Bulu might outspeed, but I'll still get some recovery here. Actually, let's see. If this is I think I still have Aurora Veil up. Maybe I should have just attacked this turn to take advantage of the Aurora Veil. Because even if I get off a Bulldoze, I don't think it's going to be doing... Grass. Okay, so good. I went for the Protect here. Still going to do a lot of damage. I wish I would have gone for a Flare Blitz. A Flare Blitz probably would have knocked out Tapu Bulu, now that I think about it. But, yeah, so... oh, wow, he went for the Z move into Arcanine. Probably thinking that I was just gonna Flare Blitz here, which is what I should have done. I honestly had no reason not to. So, I mean, I'm not going to pick up the knockout, not expect to. I just wanted to slow him down. I didn't even think of just going for this simple Flare Blitz. And then Xurkitree would definitely outspeed Marowak. So, okay, so he went for the Flare Blitz in the Xurkitree. Okay. So I don't even know if Xurkitree is going to be the fastest Pokemon on the field. I don't have extreme speed. But, oh, so actually, wait, I wasn't paying attention to who got the... I wasn't paying attention to who got the Grassy Terrain recovery first. I was too busy talking. So, I know that Arcanine is faster than Marowak, but I did not see... So I'll just play it safe. Dazzling Gleam, Flare Blitz. I'm not going to bother with the Helping Hand. Okay, so Marowak's going to protect here. Okay, so Xurkitree was the fastest. Okay. So I guess it was the right play to make. I didn't know this for sure, but Dazzling Gleam definitely going to pick up the knockout. See, the thing I find funny too is he never, like, with his Marowak, he never... this is the first time I've ever attacked. I don't think I had... No, I had used Dazzling Gleam before, never mind. I was going to say, this guy didn't even know that I had... or what moves I have, because all I've done is Tail Glow Protect. But that was the second time I Dazzling Gleam, so I think I'm at +5 right now, which is insane. So Dazzling Gleam, Helping Hand. So, yeah, there it is right there. A close one, but you guys saw Aurora coming in clutch there. I'm not gonna lie. Aurora, because that one turn when I took a lot of damage when he Flare Blitzed my Xurkitree and he brought me down, he did like 75% of my health. If Aurora wasn't up, he would have knocked me out. So that brought me down to my berry. That allowed me to heal back up. So, plus the turn 1 Bulldoze was insane. I was not expecting that much damage off the bat to Ninetales. So, I guess played a little bit better, a lot better, and ended up being a lot better than I thought it would be. So, I got a little lucky there, but still, I played that one a little bit better. I'm surprised how long it took him to bust out Tapu Bulu. I really am. So, second battle here, we have Arcanine, Ninetales, Tapu Koko, Celesteela, Mimikyu, Salamence. Interesting team. So, 3 fairy types. And then the Celesteela. So, Celesteela, Salamence. So, I mean, Xurkitree will wreck this team. It's an all-around wreck. Garchomp. I'm not sure if I want to bring Garchomp. Well, I mean, Garchomp's always good against Tapu Koko. Arcanine. He's got Celesteela, could be any attacker. Mimikyu's going to be a physical attacker. Salamence could be whatever. Arcanine is usually physical. I do want to bring my Ninetales here. I also want to get up a Tailwind, though. So I want Xurkitree. What else do I want to bring? What else do I think he's going to lead? I think he's going to lead his Ninetales. Maybe his Salamence as well. And maybe his Arcanine if he thinks I'm going to lead my Ninetales. So I'll lead with my Arcanine, Xurkitree, Garchomp in the back. So I think this is the same lead as last time, but I feel like still a good matchup for him. I don't know if I should have brought... Or I just feel like maybe Lele Mandibuzz is good against other weather teams, but since this isn't a weather team, yeah, so Ninetales Celesteela, okay, makes sense. And then my Ninetales, so it's actually a good lead for me. Because if he goes for a Blizzard, not going to be doing that much damage here. So, going to get intimidated off on the Celesteela. So he's got some choices to make if he wants to go for a Heavy Slam or even a Flash Cannon into my Ninetales and take a Flare Blitz, or if he wants to go for a Blizzard, or if he wants to switch out a Protect or what. But I'm just going for Aurora Veil Flare Blitz here. I feel like it's fairly simple. So no protection from the Celesteela. So I should be able to get off a lot of damage here. So we're trading Aurora Veils, which is fine. If I can get rid of the Celesteela, it'll be really nice. Flare Blitz. This should do like 75-80%. Wow, that's pretty bulky. So what do we got here? A Heavy Slam. Intimidated through Aurora Veil shouldn't knock me out at all. Holy cow. Wow. And maybe a Ninetales isn't the so what boost is he gonna get? Special defense, okay. So the question is what do I want to do here? Because I don't know if I want to bring out Xurkitree with Ninetales being out. But I don't want to bring out Garchomp with Ninetales being out either. Let's see. A tough choice because I feel like whatever I bring in I have to protect. Especially because I don't know if he has Blizzard or not. So let me go ahead. I'll bring in Xurkitree to maybe force a switch from his Celesteela. Because with Aurora Veil up, he might not think that a Blizzard will... Or a Blizzard probably won't pick up the knockout on my Xurkitree. Which makes me want to possibly Tail Glow. So I'm going to get greedy. I'll Tail Glow Xurkitree and Flare Blitz the Celesteela. I don't think he Blizzard. It's going to be spread, and it's going to be through Aurora Veil. So, oh wow. Oh, so it must be the same exact Arcanine I'm using. Or excuse me, the same Ninetales I'm using. Because he goes for a Disable to get rid of my Flare Blitz. So I can deal with that, though, because I don't think a... Oh, so he's going to Leech Seed. Not too bad. So that tells me that he's probably not going to have Blizzard, which is good. This is a good position for me. He does get off a Leech Seed. It doesn't matter. Thunderbolt will pick up the knockout here. So, very interesting. Oh, that I just realized that's why Flare Blitz didn't do that much damage. He also set up Aurora Veil, duh. It's been a while since I've played against. I haven't seen it all that much. Okay. Basically, honestly, I want to get greedy and go for another Tail Glow here, since I figure he's not going to be able to do that much damage, and I don't want to necessarily give him a free switch. He's going to protect Celesteela here for sure. So, I'll Thunderbolt Ninetales. But the thing is he could go for an Icy Wind here, because I wanted to Thunderbolt Ninetales and switch in Garchomp. Switch in Garchomp. I'll just protect Arcanine. I think he's going to go for Icy Wind, though. And if I pick up the knockout, I'll know that he's like... Oh, so he does have Blizzard. Okay. Interesting. Carrying Disable. You don't see that all... Wow, that does nothing. So, it's probably actually going to be Focus Sash here, which isn't that bad. Yeah, okay. I can actually live with this. Well, actually, no Protect from Celesteela. Wow. That's unfortunate. Maybe he thought... wow. Okay. I could have picked up the knockout. That would have been a huge knockout for me. That's unfortunate. Okay, so good thing I did not bring in Garchomp there. So, and that means he's not going to be Light Clay, Alolan Ninetales either. So, my Aurora Veil is going to hold longer than his. Speaking of which, he has 2 turns left of Aurora Veil. We have 5. So, man, I'm getting like pinched here. All right, I have to go for a Thunderbolt into Celesteela, even though I think he is going to protect. And I'm disabled. I'll just go for a Helping Hand. Kind of dumb, but I don't want to switch in. Okay, so I don't think he's protecting. I think Protect goes first. Okay, so Blizzard. This should bring me down my berry. And Celesteela is going to go bye-bye. Okay. So I just remembered the Leech Seed is going to stick around, which is going to be annoying. So I'm at +4. Unfortunately, I do not have any speed boost. We'll have to see what he brings in. If he brought Tapu Koko, I'll be able to destroy anything on his team, because I don't think he has any ground types. So we'll have to see if he... he could bring in Salamence, Tapu Koko, okay. So this has really good potential for me. He's probably going to target down Arcanine here, but I do have Garchomp in the back. So I'm going to hope for the best here. I'm going to hope he tries to target down my Xurkitree with like a Dazzling Gleam Blizzard or something. I'm going to go for a Bulldoze. This should allow me to outspeed both of his Pokemon next turn. And I guess Ninetales will be knocked out. It should allow me to outspeed Tapu Koko. Okay, so that's what I thought. It's going to be a Dazzling Gleam Blizzard here. Life Orb Tapu Koko. No Z move. Threat. Blizzard. Should not knock me out. This should actually bring me down to my berry as well. Maybe it's going to be close. Yeah, okay. I think 46 is berry range. So these berries putting in the work here, and then Bulldoze coming through. So Ninetales going bye-bye. Tapu Koko getting slowed down. I believe max speed is 200. So it should be 140. 130 something or so at the moment. So I'll have to take a look at Xurkitree speed. I don't remember. Garchomp outspeeds, if I remember correctly. Okay, so his Aurora Veil is gone. Disable also wears off. And Mimikyu is going to be the last Pokemon. Okay. So let me go ahead and take a look at my speed on Xurkitree. But this Mimikyu could also pose a threat and be a problem. 138. So I believe that's going to make it to where I outspeed. Because he should 1/3 of 200 is like 63. So I should outspeed guaranteed. But I want to protect, because this Mimikyu could have. I'll go for a Dazzling Gleam. It should pick up the knockout on Tapu Koko. I'll just go for Helping Hand, Dazzling Gleam specifically to guarantee, and then to bust the disguise. We'll have to see, because if Mimikyu, I don't know Mimikyu speed. If it has Shadow Sneak too, it could be a problem. Protect. Okay. So yeah, I do outspeed. Unfortunately, I was thinking about going for the Flare Blitz and the Mimikyu. Mimikyu's probably going to be Z move, but at this point, there's no point in switching out into Garchomp. But I still should have this one in the bag, because Garchomp will Twinkle Tackle. Fine. I was thinking maybe like a Go C move, but it's still fine. He would have loved to keep that for Garchomp. I don't think a Play Rough will pick up the knockout, and Garchomp will definitely outspeed Tapu Koko as well. So I mean, I could have gone for a Double Protect, yes, but not the end of the world. I still should have this one in the bag. Earthquake will pick up the knockout on Tapu Koko. But I don't know if I want to... I could... So I have a few options here. Did I bust the disguise? I did bust the disguise. So I could Earthquake Helping Hand here. But that kind of be risking him. So what I'm going to do... He might end up going for a Double Protect. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to go for a Tectonic Rage into Tapu Koko to make it a single target ground type move. And Flare Blitz the Mimikyu. That way I can get damage off on Mimikyu. Yeah, so he goes for the Double Protect. Doesn't matter. This will still pick up the knockout. or it would not have picked up the knockout, but it still would have gotten a lot of damage off to where, and it doesn't matter. So as long as I survive a move from Mimikyu, he could have gone for the double protect, gotten it, and it wouldn't have mattered because the damage from Flare Blitz plus a Helping Hand Earthquake will pick up the knockout on both of his Pokemon the following turn anyways. So we'll have to see if this Mimikyu can pick up the knockout. This should do over 50% easily. Yeah. And you gotta remember, oh wow, the burn too. But you gotta remember, I still have Aurora Veil up anyways. So, oh, Trick Room. That would have been interesting. That would have been interesting. But, I mean, Trick Room on this, maybe to reverse the Trick Room, but Trick Room on this team, he had a lot of fast Pokemon. So, I'll go ahead, Rock Slide, Flare Blitz. So we can end up forfeiting, like most people do. But I mean, the burn, not necessary. Even if I guess if he got the double protect, that could have changed things, since he would have been, quote unquote, or he would have moved first in Trick Room. So, good game. I was pinched in the beginning. I'm surprised he didn't protect Celesteela at all. But, I mean, I got pinched there with the Alolan Ninetales and the Celesteela because I was slowly getting my health sapped down. I was like, oh, he's going to protect Celesteela. He doesn't. He's going to protect. Oh, he doesn't. So, and him disabling that Flare Blitz was huge. I'm not going to lie. But my Aurora Veil lasting longer. Getting that tail glow up was pretty big. Allowed me to, and then him using his Z move on me. I mean, so it was a Twinkle Tackle, but that means it would have been a Z play rough, and play rough has a chance to miss, so you kind of have to invest the Z move there. He would have loved to keep it for the Garchomp in the back, but I was able to set up the Bulldoze in the end and slow down his Tapu Koko. So it would have been interesting if he got that double protect on Tapu Koko and he got up the Trick Room. It would have been interesting, but because I'm trying to think of because Dazzling Gleam does not knock out my Garchomp, so we'd have to double target Garchomp, but then Arcanine could attack, and I don't know, or Flare Blitz would have picked up the knockout on Tapu Koko. And then I don't know if, or Mimikyu would have had Shadow Claw, so it might have been able to pick up the knockout on Arcanine. It would have been interesting to see how it would have gone down. But finally, able to go 2-0 with this team. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it, starting to see what to bring in certain situations. So, still be doing some more with this team, getting to know it a little bit better. Circuitry put in absolute work. I love Circuitry now. It's incredible. But that's going to be it. No more ranting, no more raging, no more nothing. So if you guys got any suggestions, if you want to call me a noob, feel free to let me know. If you guys want to battle me, also feel free to let me know. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.